Good morning, Mr. President. What actions, if any, will you be asking the DILG to take for the sitting local officials that you mentioned? Are you looking at
your question is too long. Kindly come here. Allow her to. Dito ka na, lumapit ka. Huwag mo na lang gamitin yan. It reverberates. Nasisira yung ano. Yes. Yes. The Polcom will initiate administrative charges. For the local office, yes. Sueno will have to do his job there. Or whatever. Hearing kasi yan eh. So I cannot really say what punishment or what penalty would be imposed.
And then you mentioned, sir, that you could be wrong.
I could be wrong. This is not a trial. And as I say, I'm sorry. But you know, my wrong is inferior to my duty. Kaya ako nagkamali, kaya sabi ko, kung may mga nagot dyan, akin yan. Hindi sila, kasi sila inutusan ko lang. If I end up being wrong, 10 angels of God swearing I was right would make no difference. Saan mo nakuha yan? Let me, it's all cluttered up. Sandali, purado itong, inaalaala ko ba, it's bitin eh. Yes, something like, I intend to do my duty. And I will just do my duty. If I am wrong, I will accept the consequences. But, well, if I write, baliwala yan. If I am silingkon pala yun. That's silingkon. 10 angels of God swearing na tama ako. Wala nang... Expect them to report to the Chief Justice. That's the chief in the executive ako. Mga mayors, armed forces, yan, police, akin yan. Then, mga congressman, kanila yan. Batas. Then, judiciary. Ang akin is the executive. But in the scheme of things, I enforce the laws of the land. And I said, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But if I'm right. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can. Sabi nga ni Lincoln, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. If the end brings me out correct, it's okay. But if the end brings me wrong, basi 10 anghel magsabi, walang kasalanan si Duterte. Wala na. Does not really matter. Because at that time, we are already condemned to have committed a wrong. So I accept full responsibility. That is the way how to act as a president. I will gamble, and I have said before, in this presidency, pinuposta ko, I put at stake my honor, my life, buhay ko, and the presidency itself. I'm ready to lose it anytime. 10 angels of God swearing, I was right to make no difference. Any question? If there's anyone, lumapit ka dito kasi nagre-reverberate ng ano. Huwag ka magsigaw dito ka. I don't know. There are rules to be followed. It's up to the Secretary of the DLG what he intends to do. There will be administrative sanctions, of course, if found true. Magkaiba ang trabaho namin kasi ako, kaya nga ang presidente isa lang. So, but, you know, I get to, hindi naman ang Congress, hindi naman ang Supreme Court o mga korte, I get to protect the people of the Philippines. So, I will just precisely do that. Now, itong pagsalita ko from my mouth, I said I could be wrong, but I have to tell you according to my mandate, to tell the people. Total, kayo rin yan eh. Kayo mismong mga media, pinipilit ninyo kami, nauna na nga ako. FOI. Right to be informed. Ano yung mga papilis niyo sa Malacanang pirmahan, mga deal? Sabi ko, FOI, pinirmahan ko. Anybody, basta Pilipino, tignan niya yung mga, kung mayroon bang mga hausaw dyan, kickback, graft and corruption, the higher price bidding. Itong bidding na ito intend to talk to the people and Congress. Lowest bidder, anak na, lowest quality. So sabihin ko sa inyo ngayon, for the sensitive intelligence gadgets, I will choose where I will buy it. Kasi pag yung intelligence gadget, ini-import mo sa isang bayan at lalagyan niya ng bakukang dyan, and then be able to hear what's going on here in the Philippines. No need to send spies. Lagyan lang nila ng bag yan. Yung mga radyo na bilihin natin. Malaman na nila ngayon, state of the art, so they would be listening 24 hours to what the armed forces would intend to do, and the police operation will be compromised. So no such thing as lowest bid, including the arms, including yung protective. I intend to buy thousands of it. I want my soldier, in the executive department, our soldiers protected. Mabigat lang yan, pero kung dito lang matamaan yan, mabubuhay yan. Mabigat lang nga. Pero I just talk, medyo malakas lang ang boses ko kasi disappointed doon sa hospital nila. No offense intended. I was just shooting the breeze with you guys. Kasi galit ako. Ito yung hospital. But anyway, amin na yun sa armed forces. Dito ka, hindi ka pa tapos, kanina ka pa dyan. No. Verified means to say, totoo ba ito? On our level, validated, ilang beses, totoo yan. Yung proceedings lang namin. Yung intelligence, kasi sabi ko, I could be wrong. Baka nagkamali rin ang military o pati police dito. Pero ganon ka lawak na ganon kamali. I do not believe it. Kita mo lahat ng mga gago na nagsusurrender na. Mabuti pa. Because, if I order the military and the police to hunt for you, they will go after you. Of course, to apprehend you maybe. Kung wala namang kaso, they would ask you further questions. Ikaw ba, totoo ba itong, and if the case filed, they will look for you. And when you come face to face to each other, ayaw ko kung anong gawin. But any false move, if you show the slightest violence in the resistance, I will tell the police and shoot him. Bakit ako magpakamatay kayo? Ano ito? Laro-laro? Tama na. You're welcome. Oo. Tagal na kita, hindi nakita. Baka ibigan kita. Not be too formal, but I'm just joking.
Mr. President, marami pong
Mayor lang.
Mayor President, defendants sa drug defendants sa Metro Manila, pero wala po yata pumasok doon sa mga Metro Mayors doon sa listahan.
Bakit ko pipilitin kung wala? Pipilitin ko sa estrada. Suntukin ang kunyan. Wala. Ibig sabihin, kontento sila sa buhay nila. At sa level na pagka-mayor nila, mayroon na sila, matatanda na yan. They would not mess up with drugs. Alam nila na delikado yan. Yung panahon sa aking panahon, talagang umalis kayo dyan. Delikado talaga yan. I said and addressed to everybody, yung hindi pa na-validate kayong mga mayor governors, you end up not just your position, maybe you lose your pants. That's a problem. Kasi sabi ko, I will never allow any police officer or any soldier of the armed forces to go to prison just because he was doing his duty. Kapag lumaban ka, hindi naman magbaril yung mga sundalo na nakataas yung kamay mo. They are not trained to, it ain't that way. They are not trained to be gano'n. Pati ang police. Ngayon, yung mga tao na pigil noon because takot, human rights and everything, past presidents, hindi lang ako mag-mention. Takot yan sila sa kaso. Gano'n. Pero kung ako ang pulis at ang anak ko nalulong sa droga, bantay ka, may dating ang panahon, yayariin kita. Yung natatakot noon, baka hindi na natakot. Yan, ewan ko, what's in their mind? Tapos kung ako naman may pera, tapos ang anak ko babae nagkalat, naging gunggong, nabuntis pa, sabi ako doon sa Bugalika, patayin mo. Kapatid mo, ang anak mo, sinaksak. Hinold up ng addict. Kasi because he needs the money to have the fix for the day. Ngayon, ang ina kayo, parang ba rin? Hanapin lang ito. Pero yung talian ganun, may galit yan. Alam mo yung mga pulis, pati military, sinasabi ko sa kanila, you know, if there is an encounter, huwag mong gayahin yung pasirain mo ang katawan. Gobyerno tayo. We have standards to follow. Isang putok lang, pag natumba yan, arte yan. Pati yung kapwa mo sundalo, hindi bibilib. Kulang at tayo ng bala ngayon, pag dating ng reinforcement itong kabila, naloko na. Yung sabi mo na, maraming galit. Alam mo, kasi ang tingin nila, ang drug addict, pati ang gobyerno lang ang kalaban. Gobyerno as a body politic. Maraming galit sa iyo dyan sa loob. Paski ako, military. Tapos naging gunggong, pinaaral ko. Ang sweldo ko, binuhos ko dyan. Pagdating ng panahon, walang pang tuition. Pagtakbo ba, lahat ito sila, 5-6. Lahat, military, police, pa civilian, gobyerno, maestra. Hindi lang nila alam ang sakripisyo. Kaya dyan ako nasasaktan. Kaya ako galit. Itong mga to, inaalagaan nila ang mga anak nila, mangutang pa sa 5-6, tapos sirain mo ang buhay nila. Ngayon, kayong may mga pamilya may adik, anong nangyari? Hiwalay ang asawa, kalat lahat, iwan na. Yung mga taga-abroad, yung overseas workers, they work their ass to death. Ang tatay sa Saudi, ang nanay sa Qatar. Iniiwan ang mga anak. Tapos, sige, padala. Malulong sa droga o hindi ma-hold up. Barilin dyan sa boss, tapos sabihin, human rights. Pati yung mga anak ng sundalo. Ako sundalo, ang pamilya ko sa La Union, Baguio, tapos ang anak ko malulong sa droga, what do you think? Tell me. Ako mayor. Nasaksak ang anak ko sa adik, hinatsa o ni-rape ang mga anak kong mga babae. What do you think? Human rights? Jadi tulungan mo ako to have justice. Due process. Mag-appeal yung mayaman, may mamabaril, yung bangog. Appeal. After 10-15 years, nandyan yung decision. You think maganda pakinggan niya? Again. Ako, I said, I live by destiny. Kung panahon ko na. Wala akong pakialam kung barilin mo ako sa likod ko. Kung mamatay, ano mangyari? Tungunin kita. Kung mabaril ako ngayon, maambos ako, ano mangyari? Wala, wala na. Libing, ano pa? O di, bago na ang presidente mo. That is, I said, when talking, we go to a higher level of discussion. That's why there is a vice president. If anything happens to the president, nahulog yung aeroplano, nabaril ako, o na-stroke ako, that is the vice president. Then you have the Senate president in succession. Then you have the Senate, the Speaker of the House. Yan ang succession. Me, if God says it's your time, it's my time. I live by destiny. Tama naman, ni wala akong isang gobernador, ni isang barangay captain. And yet, I've always been invoking the name of God. If God wants me to be president, I will be president. If God does not want me to be there, I will never reach that office. Ano? Baka puneraryan ang pag-usapan natin dito kasi I will allow the burial of Marcos sa libingan ng Bayani. Ang batas nagsabi sino ang pwedeng ilibing doon sa libingan. Presidents and soldiers. Huwag na muna yung iba. Marcos was a president. As a matter of fact, I voted for him during the first term. My father was with him. He was a cabinet member. So I voted for him. Marcos was a soldier. Sinabi lang ng mga kalaban na hindi totoo. But they never sabi, hindi totoo yan si Marcos, peke yan. Well, you know, 5, 6, 7 tao magsabi, totoo, lumaban talaga yan. Pwedeng hindi nakapatay. Pero he was there to fight for his country. Okay na sa akin. Sundalo, pati presidente. No, but I said I will allow his burial. Because definitely, he was a president and a soldier. Alin dyan sa daro, umili kayo. He is qualified to be buried there. Ang ayaw ng ibang Pilipino, fine. Wala akong mag-demonstrate kayo, go ahead. I will not. You can use the streets 1 month. I will tell the mayor, give him permanent permit. Wala nang, wag ayusin lang ninyo ang traffic. All that I would need really is people na gusto ninyo mag-demonstrate, go ahead. How many days? I'll give you a month. Bigyan mo lang kunti ang mga tao because your right to air your grievance, mag-demonstrate ka mo is a constitutional right. But that right is also subject to the rights of others, not of your liking or sharing your belief. So, demonstrate. Walang problema. Huwag kayong matakot. Sabihin ko sa pulis, hayaan mo. Now, you answer to the people. That will be my policy. Wala kang makitang military pati police. Go ahead. Just maintain the traffic. The police, mga traffic lang ano doon. I'll give you 1 month. Saan gusto ninyo? Luneta? Kasi para ma-reroute ko. Quiapo? Okay. But you answer to the people for the disturbance. Ako, police, yan mo. Magbumbiro-bumbiro pa ako dyan. Reserva ako ng tubig para sa sunog. Enjoy your right. You have it, but subject to the right of others. Pangatlong last na yan. No. I promised that during the campaign. One of the issues, baka makakuha ako ng boto. Totoo. When I was talking to the Ilocanos, we are a divided nation. Out of 10, siguro 9 nagsisentimento. Only 1 hates Marcos. But that is not the point. The point is he qualified? Or has the family have that right to bury their father or husband because he was President of the Republic of the Philippines and he was a soldier at one time of his life. Mia, halika rito. Kanina pa kita tinitignan dyan. Sana Mia? Hindi ka man si Mia? PTB4. Gobyerno ka. Dito, kakampi natin. Ito, buti ito. Kaya, again, I can... Again, I can... May mga senador. Wala. And so, pura pa eh. Pero pag binigay sa akin niya, ang ibig sabihin niya nila, basahin mo, sir. Huwag kang magpabor-pabor dyan, sir. Huwag kang magpabili dyan, sir. Kaya baka upakan ka namin, sir. Di wala, natuloy ako. Wala. Yung patayan, hindi ko alam kung pinatayan dahil nanakawan mo ng asawa, o inano mo yung anak, o talagang sinira mo ang mga sundalo. Dito ito sila, ilang buwan yan. They endure loneliness sa pamilya nila. Pagbalik nila, only to find anak mo sumabog. Anong gawin ng sundalo? Anong gawin ng... What do you think? What do you think the soldiers will do? Makontrol mo dito? I cannot control the minds of... There are about 140 soldiers in this country. You mess up with his life, I cannot say, wag mong gawin yan, wag mong gawin yan. Except maybe to fight. And these are the guys I said, now we send them to the mouths of hell to fight and die. No question. Mama sa pano, 44 ubos. Hindi nga nila alam bakit sila nandoon. Because the police is, was created to meet the challenges of urban terrorism. In the first place, they should not have been there. "24 hours. Ibig sabihin, Mayor, kansilado na yan. You are now holding an unlicensed firearm. We are not unreasonable because 24 hours. Give it to the police or call the police to escort you, bring it to the provincial director or city police director. Isyuhan ng receipt yan, and I will order the police to account for those in the firearms. Walang mawala dyan. Ideposito yan sa krami uli until such time that you are qualified to possess an holy gun. Pati yung police ninyong bodyguard, military, 24 hours, umalis kayo. Report to your mother units. So report to your mother. She is as beautiful as you. Carol Argelius, of the magandang pulas gabi sa iyo, Carol. Anniversary? Yes. Birth anniversary. If the family, if Bongbong feels that it would be a fitting day to celebrate his birthday in the libingan ng mga bayani, so be it. It is the right. Because nag-go-signal na ako. Ha? Yes. Kanila may yung patay, hindi man atin. Okay man tayo makialam. Para kang teacher, para kang professor ko sa college. May hawak na ng record yan. Carol, pakisabi sa kanila. Pakisabi sa kanila, you have the contact. Sabihin mo sa nila pag may isang buto pa dito, bantay kayo. Ay, na. Takot ka lang kasi nandito sila mo dyan. I do not care. Do not argue. I do not care. I said now, tonight, that's an ultimatum. You can fight, we will fight. Walang problema yan. Maraming sundalo bakati ang kamay. But do not use landmines because it is prohibited by the Geneva Convention of which the Philippines is a signatory. Kaya kami, hindi ko I will never allow the soldiers to use that. I will never allow the soldiers na mag-salvage ang katali ng NPA dyan, prisoner. Sabi ko, pag may maputok ng landmine, I'm giving the ultimatum now. Pag may marinig ako bukas na may namatay ng landmine, you can say goodbye to the peace talks. I will ready the AFP for another 45 years of fighting. Maraming pera ang gobyerno. Marami akong makuhang tao. Wala ka dito. Pinapainit kasi yung mga sabi ko na noong mayor pa ako, alam mo man yan, I've always objected to the using of kasi pag yung mga truck minsan, ang sumasakay dyan, hindi civilian. Pamilya mismo ng umuwi sa kampo. Why the there. Judges. Alam mo, nahulaan mo. Believe ako sa iyo. Bakit mo nahulaan? Nandinismiss yung talaga believe ako sa iyo. Alam mo, pare, abogado man ako. You keep on dismissing cases ng maghanap ka ng minute addressing myself to the Supreme Court. I'm sorry, but there are judges. I would not want to validate dito, but there are judges who can really be bought. May mga piskal na bibili. May mga cabinet members na bibili ng korupsyon, Carol. May police na bibili, may army na bibili. May mga presidente na pinagbibili nila ang bayan nila. Ganon yan eh. Prosecutors, next batch yan sila. Prosecutor ka, sige lang. Tanungan kita, why? Come here. Kagaya nung panahon, all cases recommended for filing in the provinces and cities. I do not want to mention the guy. He is already dead. Ang gawin ng mga abogado, i-appeal it to the Justice Department. Under ng cabinet member yan. Lahat ng nagpunta doon sa Justice Department, dismissed ang kaso. Bakit? Pera-pera lang. Judge, pera-pera lang. Maybe. Titingnan ko kung anong isabit nila. Hindi ko matanong dito yan. Well, saba dyan. Nabanhaw ka. Ito, gobyerno to. Ang gandang gupit mo, pati na brown ang buhok mo, itim yan noon. Maggawa ka ako ng program kasi nung pagpunta ko, mayroon doon ng bulag, mayroon doon ng spinal injuries. So that there should be a program after, there should be life after the hospital. Alam mo, see what I mean? Dapat may buhay pa na worth living for after you are discharged at baldado ka na. There has a better way of treating the people that you send to hell to fight. Kasi wala na. So, they go back to school. Binigyan ko sila ng laptop lahat. That the following day, delivered. Start learning computers. Then maybe Aguinaldo or Fort Bonifacio can provide the space. they go back to maybe AB, 1 or 2 years associate in arts. Concentrate on voice and diction and grammar. So kung matapos na sila, call centers. And I will recommend, every pag magpundito, sabihin ko, I am not ordering you, but I'm requesting you to bigyan ninyo ng trabaho ang mga sundalo. Ganon. So, there has to be a reason, anybody for that matter. Hindi natin alam ang buhay. You know the ponderables of life. You are maybe incapacitated, madisgrasya ka motor vehicles. Ako, nagmumotor ako, that's why kaya nagkaganon ako. It's not that I'm sad. I'm pushing a nerve behind my ear to lessen the vertigo. Yung spinal ko, I met that that's very bad spill when I was already 67 years old. Sumimplang ako. Pati yung mga ganon. Marami sa amin, may mga riders spine. Then there has to be a reason to live after you have left the hospital. Mapunta ka, ano pang silbi mo? Kainin mo na lang yung bala bunganga. Man, that is not my, whatever my opinion, personal. I said, mine is to make everybody comfortable and productive. Kaya yung nabulag, sabi ko, huwag kang umiyak, bata. I will take care of you. I will reinvent you. Ayun, huwag kayong masaktan kayong mga bulag. Nagpaprangka-prangka lang ako. I will reinvent you baski from one with a good eyesight to one that's blind. I will have, mag-isip ako na there is life after the battle. Ayaw ko lang. Kasi ayaw ko. Kasalanan ng Diyos yan. Ginawa niya ako presidente, si 21. Ginawa sana niya akong presidente 45. Ako pa mauna doon. Ako pa ang magpahuli. Bigay ninyo sa yung mga ganon. Wala ako. I'd rather work on the papers. Ano ang trabaho ko, Carol? Pag-uwi ko sa each department, meron yung folder. Department of Public Works, Department of Trade, Department of... And trabaho ako. I read. Marginal note. Okay. No, I do not want this procedure. Tapos dito, I do not like the way it's being presented to the public. Another folder is WD, 4-piece. Kaya nga, sabi ko, lahat ng byuda, ng sundalo, automatic. Ano na sila sa 4-piece? Ang 4-piece may kasali dyan ang bigas, 1 sack of rice. Kung sundalo ka, maski patay ka na, kasi mamamatay man talaga tayo lahat. Unfortunately, hindi man tayo lumabas dito na buhay itong planeta na ito. So may 1 sack of rice as soldier, 1 sack of rice as yung enrolled sa pangtawid. Yun. Tapos punta ako dito, sira ang tulay. Alam mo, kayong mga sundalo, saan kayo nagpunta? Appropriation, bridge, airport. Puntahan mo ang bridge. Kalahati lang, puntahan mo ang airport. Para basketball court lang, hindi airport. Ganon ang gobyerno. This insanity will be stopped. This kind of rigmarole imposed on the Filipino people must stop. Kayong mga oligarchs na nananayaman kayo sa laway ninyo, ngayon repeatedly si Ongpin, talaga, this guy, panahon ni Marcos, he was great. Panahon ni Cory, he was playing around with everybody. sleeping with the enemy. Ika nga, pag ganon-ganon ng partido. Panahon ni Estrada, comfortable ang buhay niya. Panahon ni Aquino, ni Arroyo, very good siya. Ngayon, hawak niya ang online. Na baski sa ang barangay ngayon, may online. I do not have a way of collecting even the minimal tax. Ito yung binigyan ng award. I'm ordering now si Pagcor, si Andrea Domingo. Cancel na niya. It's gambling. Gambling, and it is gambling, it's proliferate. Lahat ng building dyan sa Dewey Boulevard hanggang buong Pilipinas, online, pati private houses, pati sa barangay, may sugal. Maswerte ka naman masyado. Tapos, may isa pang dalawang official dyan sa, what's his corporation? What do you mean, Mr. President, by oligarchs? Kung hindi lang kayo matanda, I would have named you and bullshitted you. Ang oligarch is using influence peddling para makakuha ng kontrata, makuha ng mga mining, tapos despoil the land. Ang pobreng Pilipino doon sa baba, mag-landslide, mamatay, wala lamang, and yung lahat magpunta sa dagat, you destroy the marine life. You know, you might criticize, alam mo, si Gina Lopez. But for all of his billionaire siya, she cares for the people. She has my support all the way. Kaya kayong mga minero, pag sinabi niya close, you close. Or else I will have you arrested. I will not hesitate to arrest you. Tingnan mo yung Laguna, Dibay. Kita mo yung triangulo dyan, ang lalaki. Anong iniwan ninyo sa tao? Your fence and my fence, yun lang ang madaanan ng fisherman dyan. I'm ordering now to initiate DNR, pati sa Department of Agriculture yan, and the MMDA, do not wait for the replacement. You work on it, destroy or let us compromise. Kung sabihin niyo malaki ang investment, bulahin mo ako, kawayan lang yan. Share tayo sa buhay na ito. Contractualization, sabi ni Bebot Belio, Secretary of Labor, he will need more men, more bodies to go around and inspect establishments. Sabi ko, wala. You violate the contractualization, malaki yung mall mo o maliit, I will close you. I will close you. There is no security of tenure for the. Ang Pilipino, pinapaaral namin TESDA at a great expense. There are so many TESDAs around. Electrician, plumber, carpentry, paglabas nila, paghanap ng trabaho, plumber, okay. Construction. After that, after 5 months, yung indo ninyong kalukuhan na yan, wala na siyang trabaho. She goes to another construction. Wala ditong plumber. Gusto mo, driver ka na lang sa dump truck. So, he does not acquire the skill. He does not have the expertise for which he was funded by government to study. Cannot even attain that standard na mag-abroad ka for a good-paying job. 2 years minimum experience. Ano ginagawa ko sa Pilipino? Hindi tayo magkaintindihan. Yung oligarchs, you will not have a space there. Pag nakita ko magbiding-biding, tapos kayo yan, tapos balik, cancel. Hanap kayo ng yung lowest bid. Wala mayang kapital, walang traktor, wala lahat. Pag manalo, sabihin ka agad niya, pare, magkape muna tayo. Ito, nakuha ko yung bid. Subcontract. Itong unggoy nito, walang tao. Kaya, days of completion, 60 days. 2 years na. Kababad ang pera ng tao, hindi magamit yung project. Alam na mga sundalo to. They are familiar with so many projects initiated by government, kasali ng mga congressman na hindi tapos o inutil ang resulta. I said this insanity has to stop. Ngayon, kung sabihin ninyo ugali ng ako, bunganga ako, never mind my mouth. Never mind my mouth. Just follow. Huwag na yung pakinggan yung mumurahin kita. Dapat naman eh. An oligarch. Nag-insider. You have the goal. Tapang ninyo magtanong sa akin, anong ibig sabihin ng Yang mismong inyong presidente, insider, sabi, pabili ng korporasyon, wala na to, pabili natin. Yung pabili niya lahat kay mayroong bagong insider trading yan, gano'n. So yung mga tao, ito, gano'n. Kaya nung right after, ano yung malakas na white, black or something, korporasyon na ito, bilihan ng mga tao. Mga shares of stock, at ito, nakakuha ng contract. Ayaw ko sabihin yung pangalan ng presidente. Kung there was this mad scramble of trading sa stock, kasi ito, this will God, this corporation will be favored with so many projects. Kaya ako, I'm sorry, yung mga kumpanya, any company na garing Europe, kung ano magpunta sa Malacanang, no. You want to talk about what? Doon kayo sa Hindi ko. Ikaw, Wing Kubong, direkta sila doon sa cabinet na. I do not want to talk about business. Maski na sabihin just to inform me that they are here. There is no need for me to know. You just do it correctly. Yes, may I help you? Ikaw sir, dito ka malapit. It's either bungog ako or yung nagre-reverberate yung...
Ang concern ako sir is very local. This is about the Lake Lanao. I have spoken to some officials in Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte, and they sounded an alarm kay murag nangawala na sa mga meeting busy sa Lake Lanao tungod kay walay nag-administrate.
Hindi lang yan. That's not even about the environment. The ecosystem. You're talking of the diversity of...
I was going to ask if doon na magkusilahan nyo na bakit pwede mag-utang sa administrative body similar to the Laguna Lake Development Authority. Kaya dili mag-ut siya under sa ARM, dili po siya under sa Northern Mindanao kay nag-traverse siya sa duha ka region.
Is that your only question? Take your seat and I will give you a few words. Alam mo, it's not only that. Alam mo, galit tayo ng iba, yung forever bigot rin nila na moro. And yet, I would like to mention again, for everybody, pagdating ni Magellan sa late 1521, ang Mindanao was already Islam. So yung pagdating ng mga Kristiyanos, because by sheer number, and conquest from America, from Spain, America, to this government, itong series of government until now, wala silang magawa. That's true. And rin ako sa kanila, na yung Lake Lanao is there. Ang electricity nila, minsan wala. Sa Marawi, sa Lanao del Sur, these are the original owners of Mindanao, mga minuno nila. And yet, tama ka, they have destroyed the ecosystem. One of mga species na can only be found in lakes are no longer there. I don't know how it happened. But even providing for the fundamentals of giving them what they own Wala silang connection. And it's mahal na kasi iikot pa dyan sa grid. Ipapasa yan sa national grid bago punta sa atin. National Power Corporation. So I intend to correct this. Not because I want to give the Moro people a special privilege. But this is we have to right what is wrong. May brown out pa sila. Anyag ang Lake Lanao is providing electricity for all. Those are the things. Kaya ang Moro galit pati gustong magrebelde. And it is to the credit of the Moro people. Kasi sabi ni Murad, if there is no BBL, he will go to war. Kaya nag-usap kami, sabi ko, sir, bakit tayo magkapatayan? Bakit natin pag-usapan to? Alam ko ang sakit ninyo. Alam ko ang ambisyon ng mga komunista. You want a set of rules that is ideal for the people, fine. But do not go to war. Ako yung presidente ngayon. Sabi ko kay Murad, mag-usap lang tayo. Kay Nor, I'm sure listening. My brother, let us just talk. Yung mga komunista, rethink of the way how you fight the soldiers. Obey the laws because yung Geneva Convention is part of the law of the land. Kayo tapos magpapapriso, sabihin nyo na rape yan, demanda kayo human rights. Maraming mga sundalo na